Okay, hi guys. So just a quick video today. There's been some very exciting news, and I want to break it down for you guys. So yesterday, what happened was that, like usual, at 12 o'clock, they released a new character. Now I have an obsession of checking the site every time they do this in case they release some new info on the site. And on the Japanese site, they had a post talking about OP05, which obviously has it. OP04 is coming out this month, so OP05 information was very special, and I will say that it got taken down like almost immediately within the hour. I think either someone leaked it early, they didn't mean to post it, but yeah. So we have the screenshot of it. We managed to have the translations. I did tweet about it, so if you guys want really up-to-date information, be sure to check out the socials and the link below, like in the description. But yeah, let's get into it. So first off, obviously it's in Japanese. They don't release on the EN site. So the name of the set is New Age Protagonist, or I guess it could also translate as like Hero of the New Era or Hero of the New Age. But yeah, for what I had at least, New Age Protagonist is how I am translating it. And you can see that they had actually a release date with it, which was 26th of August this year, which I guess it would make sense in line with the sort of release schedule that they have right now every 3 months. And the special information is here. So they said that it would focus on Skypiea arc and it would feature members of the Revolutionary Army. Okay, so obviously that's quite cool. We have a lot of we haven't had any Skypiea characters so far, so getting to see them involved would be nice. And Revolutionary Army kind of follows on from, I guess, what Dressrosa starts with Starboat and Koala. So what I'm gonna do is first go through the breakdown of the character cards, so you can see that this was the breakdown. This is taken directly, like I copied this directly from the site while it was live for the tweet, which was lucky because obviously it got taken down. So you can see that leader card, 6 types. We've talked about leaders in our previous videos, like the breakdown of what leaders were missing. So color wise, the only leader that we're missing is red yellow. So we might see red yellow in this set. In terms of who could be a leader, obviously there's a lot of options. We can see people have been debating, saying that like every set would get a straw hat leader, and I know OP04, this was actually a discussion I was witnessing in the card game server earlier, where people were debating whether VV counts as a straw hat leader or not. But yeah, we might see maybe a Robin leader, because we've got obviously Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro as leaders. I think a Sabo leader might make sense. A Dragon leader would make sense. A Nail leader, either Gunfall or Wiper leader. But yeah, there's lots of leaders that we could get. Leaders also, it's hard to, because as we know, like this time we got the Queen leader from Animal Kingdom Pirates, even though that's not the focus. We might get odd leaders here and there, so we shall see. I think super rare, they have kept it at like the 10 types of super rare, 2 secret rares, which I think is, I guess 2 secret rares I'm okay with. I do think super rare being just 10 types is kind of unfair, just because we've got 6 colors now, and it means that like one color, like there'll always be colors that will have less of super rares. And yeah, rare being 26 types is sort of how they're making up for it, but I still think it's not the same because now rares aren't getting parallels like before. So yeah, there are 27 parallel products. So obviously we have like leader parallels, super rare parallels at 16, secret rare 18, 24, 25, 26, maybe a rare. We'll see how the breakdown happens. Normally it's not as simple as that. So what I want to talk about is first anniversary special card. So it was written on the site that it will be a special card drawn by Oda for the first anniversary of the card game. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, so I just want to show some characters that I think might come up. Just a reminder on like Skypiea, it's an early arc. So I think starting off, obviously, I'm sort of trying to go in chronological about who shows up. Ganfor and Pierre, I think we'll definitely get a Ganfor card. I don't know about Pierre, but they are sort of like a duo, so we might get that. And I think Ganfor, obviously, if you guys have watched the arc, which I assume most people have, I hope so anyway, I don't want to spoil too much, but Ganfor has a lot of relevance to the story of Skypiea. We have obviously the people who took the Straw Hats in. So here on the right we have Connis, and then we have her father Pagaya. So they were like the first sort of Sky people that we actively interact with, and that like we talk to. So I think we'll definitely get cards of Connis. I think definitely Pagaya, most likely a common maybe. We'll see. And then Enel, obviously we're gonna get Enel SR, maybe an Enel leader. I think Enel, like this, I chose this panel just because I thought like if we had an Enel leader, this would have been such a good card, like such a good like art to have as his parallel leader. But yeah, I think definitely we're gonna have Enel. We're gonna have Enel's priest. We also have the other members of the God's army, like the commanders, and like Satori had his like helpers, and we have like the white berets. Next, we have obviously the Shandia characters. So we have Wiper, Rocky, Isa, who I think are kind of like the Wiper obviously is the main. Isa and Rocky are also, I would say, like main Shandia characters. Although we see a lot more like Kamakiri, Braham, Gembo. I mean, these might be just names to you, but we have Gembo here, Braham here, Kamakiri, and we had a lot of other sort of like minor Shandians as well. So we might see them. And then obviously I've included this, which is just like if you know, but I think just because this moment happened during this arc, we might get that. It would be nice. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name, but I'm just going to say it's the Going Merry Ghost. And then obviously I've put in like cool Sanji moments. We might finally get a Sanji SR. And then we have Mont Blanc Noland. We have Calgara if they decide to show any from the flashback. I will say that like we also have Mont Blanc Cricket, which was the descendant of Noland, who shows up in the Jaya arc. Jaya arc, if we get characters from the Jaya arc, we might get Bellamy as well. So lots of potential. And then moving on to Revolutionary Army, we have Sabo, Dragon. Looking forward to Dragon. I think Dragon might be an SEC, or he might be a leader. I don't know, like Dragon hasn't really shown any abilities so far, so I think it's hard for them to make a card for him like a actual character card. So I think either like a leader would work, or maybe just someone who buffs everyone like as an SEC. But Sabo definitely will get. I think because we got Sabo SR this set, we might get a leader, but we shall see. And then Ivankov and Inazuma. We have cards of both of these that have Revolutionary Army, which I kind of want to talk about, which is that because we have both of these cards and they are blue already, I don't know if what we're going to get is either like a blue-black leader that incorporates, that means that like Revolutionary Army can use Ivankov and then also use Sabo from black, or what we're going to get is something like a new color, like thinking back to like the red Sabo leak, which I think they have retroactively maybe changed to black. But yeah, as in I'm just trying to see how they might incorporate all these cards together. So I think a blue-black leader might work. Maybe a new red-black leader. Red-black Sabo would be really nice, just so I can use Sabo, Ace, Luffy all together. And then we have obviously the commanders, so Karasu, Lindbergh, Belobetti, and Morley. These are obviously north, south, east, west, and then these guys also have their like sub commanders, like the vice commanders, which like they've been shown. I don't know, like once again, it's hard to like determine whether they'll get a card, but I'm just thinking of characters like Giron, Ahiro, Ushianu, Gambo. I think Revolutionary Army, just because it is such like there isn't a lot of them. They might include like all Revolutionary Army members we've seen. There's things like obviously we're gonna get Koala. We almost definitely will get Kuma. So I think outside this we also have Hack. We have some like characters that have shown up. So we know like Nico Robin met some of them. And yeah, so Revolutionary Army, Skypiea, very interesting stuff. I think because it got taken down, they're probably gonna wait for like an official release or like a special video just to like do like a maybe show the art with it as well. I'll keep you guys informed on that as it happens. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this set. What characters would you like to see? What type of arts would you like to see? Be sure to check out my Twitter as well, where I'll be tweeting all of these a lot earlier. Like I make videos normally the day or day after, but tweets happen like as soon as I get the information. And yeah, something that I'm very much looking forward to. I'll also be making another OP04 breakdown video very soon, so look forward to that as well. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.